The sun, a warm honey gold, painted the dusty street in soft light. Little Amir, his clothes simple but clean, stood smiling. In his small hands, he held a worn wooden comb, its surface smooth from years of use. Behind him, on a simple earthenware plate, sat a meager meal, a few dates and a piece of bread, all that his family had to spare. An old woman, her face etched with the passage of time and hardship, sat hunched on the curb, her eyes downcast. Amir, seeing her, approached with a shy smile. "Excuse me," he said, his voice barely a whisper. "I have something for you." He offered the comb. The woman looked up, surprised. Her eyes, clouded with age and sorrow, widened slightly. She looked at the comb, then at Amir's kind face, and then at the simple meal behind him. She knew what it meant to go without. She reached out a trembling hand and took the comb, her fingers tracing the smooth wood. "Thank you, little one," she whispered, her voice raspy, but filled with gratitude. "May Allah bless you." Amir's smile widened. He felt a warmth spread through his chest, a feeling far greater than the simple act of giving. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves of a nearby palm tree, its shadow dancing across the street. The minaret of the local mosque stood tall against the clear blue sky, a silent witness to the small act of kindness. Amir knew that he didn't have much to give, but he knew that what he had offered came from the heart, and that was all that mattered. He watched the old woman carefully comb her hair, a small act of self-care made possible by his generosity. As he turned to go back to his family, he glanced back at the plate of bread and dates. It seemed smaller now, but the warmth in his heart felt larger than ever before. He knew, with a certainty that surpassed his years, that Allah saw his kindness not just in the gift itself, but in the selfless intention behind it. He understood, in a way only a child could, the profound truth that even the smallest act of kindness, offered with a pure heart, holds immense value in the eyes of God. The setting sun cast long shadows, but the light of his good deeds shone brightly in his soul, a beacon that illuminated his path ahead. He walked home, his heart full, knowing he had shared something precious, and that in doing so, he had received something even more precious in return.